All right, a little Pilates power. Perfect, well, in cobra, so a little bit of baby cobra. So the elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. They're not out, they're tucked in. So they are directly under the shoulders. Push your hands into the floor. You want your palms pushed into that floor. Your legs are working very hard. Your legs are working harder than anything else in your body. Your arms are not working very much because your legs are. With putting pressure onto the palms, push the floor away with your palms a little bit. It's not like a push-up. We're not doing a push-up. We want to just put pressure there. And then what we want to do is we want to take our chest and we want to just bring our chest forward and up. So you feel the chest and that in between the shoulder blades engaging. It's a back bend. It's not a push-up. It's a back bend. Unless you're super flexible, keep your chin slightly tucked in so the back of the neck gets to lengthen as well. And please remember, your legs are working hard, so push the tops of the feet into the floor. Squeeze your leg muscles so they stay strong. Baby cobra. Big inhale into the kidneys. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. If there's a lot of compression and pressure on your lower back, just back off a little bit. Think about the middle part of your back, just below shoulder blades. Remember, when you inhale, bring your chest forward and up. Like one day you're trying to bring your heart up to the sky. Take one more breath. Good, and then nice and slowly lower down. Nice and slowly lower down. And relax. Well done. But again, breathe into your back. Good. Can we have the forehead on the mat with the arms out to the sides? Palms are down. Good. Okay. Out to the sides, palms down. Good. Okay, we're going to do a modified airplane. So if you have bad shoulders, keep your elbows bent. If your arms are out to the sides, all you're going to do is you're just going to keep your left hand on the mat, on the floor, and your right arm will come up, and then you're just going to lower back down. It's going to come up, and it's going to lower back down. It's nice and slow. You move with intention, and we want to just make sure that that arm stays below the shoulder, even if you have to touch the person beside you. You're better off, yeah. You're better off with the fingertips pointed towards the back of the room than towards the front of the room. So it's just a nice, that arm stays straight, it just comes up and down. Working those little muscles that sometimes don't always get used. You might feel some little shaking and quivering, these little tiny muscles. Good, when you're ready, we're going to switch to the other side. So with our right palms on the ground, lift the left arm up and down. And it's not about height. Remember, we like to always go for length. So as that arm comes out, you're lengthening it. Good, keep both arms on the ground for a moment and take a breath. Yeah. If anybody wants a cushion or anything from underneath their heads, let me know. While we're here, let's do the same thing, but now we're going to use the legs. So your left leg is going to stay on the floor. You're going to lift your right leg up. But again, it's not for height, it's for length. So when that right leg comes up, you're trying to point those toes, reach those toes towards that back wall, and then lower it down. Good. When you're ready, relax that leg. Just shimmy the hips a little side to side. Make sure they're relaxed. Good. And then when you're ready, go ahead and the left leg up. Again, not for length or not for height, but we're going for length. Can you try to touch that big toe, your toes towards that back wall? And you just go at your own pace, your own height, your own length, your own time, your own choice. One more time. Good. Take a break, and again, just shimmy those hips a little from side to side. Now, we're going to go for the full airplane, but some of us may not want to go there. So you might want to just keep the arms going if that feels good for you today, or just alternating your legs. That's a good thing to do as well. But if you're ready, you want to try the full airplane, you start with your forehead down. You take a nice big inhale, and there's that string attached from kind of bra line area, mid-back. And that string is what's pulling your chest, your arms, and your legs off the floor. So you lift up. This is not a leg exercise. This is a back bend. So lift your chest off the ground, lift up. The back, bra line, mid-back area, that string is pulling you up. And remember, in back bends, we like it when that chest comes forward and up. So when you inhale, bring your chest forward and up. Take a big breath. Your palms are facing the floor. At any time, you can keep your hands down on the ground. That's fine. You can still do the same thing. Take one more breath, and then as slow as you possibly can. As slow as you can. Lower, down, and breathe. You can stack your hands underneath your forehead if that feels better for you for a moment. And down and relax. You two keeners. Take a break. Take one more nice big inhale. And follow it with a nice long exhale. Now you might want to keep your forehead on your hands if that's kind of cozy for you right now. Let's try something. We've done this before, but think about it first, so listen to the words. All you want to do is, it's just a little bit of hips, so you're just going to take your left hip up, your right hip off the ground, your left hip off the ground, back down, right hip off the ground, and back down. So it's almost a bit of a swivel. But you are trying to move just the hips. So even though the whole lower body is going to move, the focus really is just that lower back. Come back to neutral. And it's not so much a swivel from side to side. It's more of a, you engage the core and you just turn your right hip to the right wall and then drop it back down. Left hip off the ground and lower down, go slower. Right hip and down, slower. Left hip comes up and drop it back on down. Right hip off the ground and drop it back down. So it's just trying to control a little bit of movement. You know when we're sitting and we do a twist and we're trying to get that chest to that side wall? You can think of it similar to this. You're trying to get your hips to turn to that side wall. It's a hard one to get. Not too much lifting up the legs. We're using the legs too much. Lower back, so it really is just right hip up and then drop it down. Left hip up, drop it down. Right hip up. So really over time, all of this will move to turn. Yes, so stay strong. Stay strong here. Yeah, it's just up and then down. And then up. Slow down. Think of that front hip bone. You're just lifting it up a little bit and lowering it down. Just lifting it up and lowering it down. Great, perfect. Good, relax for a moment, take a breath. Ah, nice big inhale and a nice long exhale. It's always fun to work the back. You can always tell a flip-flop girl. Can you roll over onto your right side, please? That left elbow's up to the sky, that left hand is on the floor in front of you. So this left hand, sorry, just on the floor, just put it on the floor, yeah. Because you want that left arm on the floor to help you. Good. Both legs are straight out. And now you're going to take your top leg and you're going to bend it and place that left foot behind your right knee. You're going to open up that hip so that left knee is up to the sky. Yes. And we might just want to stay here and say hello hips, because this might be a good stretch for a lot of us. Sometimes in the mornings I sit here for like 5 minutes because it's like what I need on my left side. Right? So the idea here is just a slight tuck of that tailbone. And that's going to bring your hips forward, just stretching them a little bit deeper, which is what we want. You can add a little bit of pressure. That left foot is on the ground. So that left leg is working. And remember, we really want this left glute to be engaged. It's that lower back, left side, left glute That's holding that leg strong. So throughout this, we want to feel this glute engaged, nice and strong. If you are comfortable, what you can do is you can take that inner thigh, your right adductor muscle, and lift and lower that right leg up and down and up and down. But this is what I would like you to focus on. We're not going for repetition. This time we're going for height. So I'd rather have you do this 3 times, but your intention is to get that knee in line with the other knee. That's what we want. That's where we get the benefit. And then as slow as you can, lower down. And just before it touches the ground, you lift it up again. You bring your knee to your knee. And that left leg stays open. That left leg stays strong. And then lower it down. And remember, we still want to keep that hip somewhat stacked over the other. We want to keep that leg open at the moment. This does not change.
Okay.
Ouch. Ready? When this one starts to feel easy, I can probably guarantee it's because that top hip is falling back. Right? This is not uncomfortable, and it's uncomfortable because it's needed. Right? It's just some weakness going on. So let's just play with this one. Have some fun with that. It's fun, right? Yeah? I can say that because I'm not doing it, right? Good, keep going. If we were like 30 years younger, we would do this same exercise, but the only difference is we would use the strength of our left leg on the ground and we would have our hips right off the floor. But because we're not, notice I said 30 years younger, we're not. But isn't it crazy how hard this can be, right? How much is going on? Good, now lift it up as high as you can and hold it there for a moment, please. Just hold it. Use that inner thigh, that adductor muscle. Make it work hard. Hold it. Take 5 breaths and just hold that.
How are we going to be able to walk tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't know. Remember, half of you guys are coming like 3-4 days a week right now, so you know, it's on you. Good. Pulse it just a little bit. Up, down, just an inch or so. Up, down, up, release, up, release, up, release, up, release, up, release, up, release. 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg down slowly, please. When you're ready, you're going to lay on your back and pull your knees into your chest. Lovely. What was that, Dave?
Sorry, effort rate did you do? I'm lopsided now.
Rolling.
It's really crazy how hard that little X, and I'm like, it's always those ones where I'm laying down that seem to become so difficult. We can stand up, squat, kick, do everything, no problem. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Let it all go. And let's just not forget we have the other side. I see some of you guys already kind of looking forward to that one, but not quite. So let's go over to the other side. Might as well get it done now. No, you might as well just get it done, right? Absolutely, right? Balance the love. Yeah, stay there. Let the hip roots stay. Let the body You do want to have that right hand on the floor in front of you. It's going to help to keep your body forward a bit. When you're ready, bend that top leg. The foot's going to come behind the lower leg. So bend it, so it's going to come behind, and this one's going to, no, your left leg's going to be straight, and then this one's going to come here, and you're going to keep this one straight. This is all correct.
This one's gonna be straight.
Yeah, so this one stays straight.
Okay.
Don't move it.
Okay.
This foot's gonna come behind here, and his knees up to the sky. Yes. This hand's on the ground.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Take a breath.
Give it check.
Little tug of the tailbone. Right, and just that little tug of the tailbone might even make this feel a little bit better. Right? This is one of those shapes where you're like, I'm not sure what it's doing, but I think it's probably really good that I'm doing it. That right leg is working kind of hard. You know, keep it active. And again, you may stay here, right? Holding it here is a really good thing to do. Only if you want to. Use that adductor muscle and lift that leg up. But remember, it's not about repetition, it's height. We want that left knee to come up in line with that right. And then we want to lower it down very slowly. I say very slowly because I like that time under tension. This never happens. These muscles in this shape right now don't get to spend a lot of time under tension. So this is the opportunity to teach it. It's very intentional. I like intention. Remember, at any time you can keep that bottom leg on the floor and just stay in this position. It's a good place to be. You may want to go wild and you may want to hold that leg up, knee in line with that right knee, and hold it there. Let it get strong in this position. Right? That's all the fitness is. It's just putting your body in a position that's safe and smart. Holding it there, keeping time under tension, allowing it to get stronger. That's all it is. You may want to pulse a couple times, but again, you don't have to. Good, and then as slow as you possibly can, lower that leg down. And then just stay in this position, keep that right leg there, open that knee up a little bit so you feel that glute, that hip strengthening just a little bit more. Take maybe 4 or 5 breaths right here. We're finished now, we're coming into Shavasana, so finish strong. Allow this practice to mean something more than just working out. Intentional moving. Take one more nice big breath. Good. And then when you're ready, release that right leg. Come laying onto your back. Pull the knees into the chest.